Dear Mr. Matthew OhTekkers, I'm presuming that's your last name. You have 24 hours to respond to this video, otherwise I'll be... I don't actually have a consequence. I'll be very angry with you, mister. Or, you know, just watch it whenever you really get time. It doesn't really matter. Thank you. But guys, today's video is slightly different from what we usually do. Obviously, you guys know me. I'm a very happy-go-lucky guy, and I like to, follow the wind, follow the trees, you know. I'm like a Labrador. I just really like being outdoors. But guys, today, we are going to be challenging Mr. OhTekkers on his own realm. We are going to be I'm going to be playing Blaze for, a few days, trying to do, a few raids, level up a little bit, and we're going to see how much value we can get over that week, and we're going to put it all in a skybase. Now, Mr. OhTekkers, Matthew, has 1 week to raid this skybase, and if not, every single thing I have accumulated over this week will go straight to the server. So, Matt, it's a challenge. If you want to accept, you know, please do. I need the views. It's January. Come on, I've put your name in the title and everything. But basically, the challenge is to see if Matt can raid my skybase in a week. I'm going to be giving out hints every single day in one of these videos, specifically for Matt, and we're going to see at the end if he can get it or if the loot is going to end up going to the server. So, obviously, for this, we're not going to be on, you know, little old Overlord realm. We're going to be leaving it behind for now, and we're going to be, you know, hopping over to, Jesus, 396 players. Oh, we know who's living the high life over here. It's clearly not me. Oh, I'm still in spawn from last time. So we actually have a lot to get done. So on Matt's realm right now, we don't want to, you know, upset the player base. We don't want to, you know, call out this guy especially because he's wearing a suit, and that spells trouble. But the first thing we need to... am I in a faction? Okay, I'm not in a faction. Okay, the first thing we need to do is create ourselves a faction. And if you guys are excited for this challenge to see, I'm just going to be doing a lot of raids over here and just accumulating value and seeing if Matt can actually raid it, because, you know, he's the king of the sky bases. It's all he ever makes, okay? That or that same unclaimed base that's been the same for about 3.5 years. I'm sorry, Matt, I have to call you out. But the first thing we need to kind of focus on right now is making ourselves a faction. So I thought about a name, and by thought about it, I mean I'm doing it literally as I'm speaking, and we are going to go with the faction name. We are going to go, oh, never mind, can't be more than 10 characters. I was going to go with Raven Gang XD, but then I realized I'd probably be bullied, so we'll go with Raven is good. Try beat me now, Matt. Me and Raven is good. Are gonna take over the server. But we have a little bit of money from the last time I played this realm, and we have $28,000. So we're gonna spend this majority of it maybe on spawners. We're gonna make ourselves a little unclaimed base today, and we're basically gonna start off the realm like it was fresh, and we're gonna basically, after I'm done with it, everything is gonna be going in the sky base. So I guess if it gets raided, then no one gets anything, and I'll just have to keep going, make a new one, and we'll just see how it goes. But Matt, if you wish to do it, let me know. Obviously, I'll be leaving some hints in the video, maybe where I'm building, maybe where I might be doing some stuff. So we are going to have to get ourselves our kit Overlord, and we are going to sell inventory everything because we're not going to need any of it, and that's free money for us. Looking at our balance now, we're at $41,000, which isn't actually that bad. You know, that's quite a lot of money. But we are going to have to go to shop before we do anything else, and we are going to have to get ourselves maybe some chests. We're going to have to get... See, King of Turkey is already asking me for stuff. Listen, if you wait a week, you can have it all, because I'm guaranteed Matt is not going to find my strategic plan. We're going to be taking every precaution to see if Matt can raid this base. We're going to be using signs, we're going to be making lava bases, and we're going to be using all the old school tactics. So where do we get chests from again? It's almost like I play this server for a living. It's really funny. I know where it is. It's right here. Yes, it is. I knew that. We'll grab ourselves 2 stacks of each one. I feel like that should be enough. Yeah, that'll definitely be enough. We don't need any more than that, right? We are going to have to grab ourselves, because I don't have G-Shop or anything, we're going to have to grab ourselves some cobble so we can tower up. Or, okay, no, let's do it like this. Let's get sand, because I have a really easy way to get rid of it, and then we'll get some cobble as well. So the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do /wild, and we're going to have to start on an area for a skybase. So I'm going to do /wild right now. Obviously, I'm going to blur out the coordinates and not leave it in the video like I did the last time I did this. So we're going to stick ourselves a /wilderness, and we are going to we're going to wait, and we're going to see. Obviously, the coordinates are now blurred. Hopefully, please, Raven and post editing. I know you're lazy, but please do not mess this up for me. So we're going to start by we're going to just show this. This is the first hint you're going to get, Sir Matthew OhTekkers. I'm presuming that's your last name. So we're going to just basically dig up with sand, trying not to give that much away. I realize now I said dig up with sand, but I feel like this works because we're not really giving anything away. Right, I've also changed my render distance now to too tiny, like the smallest it will get. So there is no way of me giving... Oh, I'm giving out hints. What am I doing? It's pathetic from me. Honestly, I deserve better. I mean, if I'm smart, I'll probably blur this as I'm building, but that's not fun. I'll probably just put a picture of a corgi in the top right hand corner, and you guys can look at that instead. Just an easier distraction, honestly. Just checked our Y level. We're at by level 151. So if you're looking at this map, you can kind of see the general area. Obviously, you don't know coordinates or anything, but you can see kind of generally like the type of environment. You know, there's a lake, people have been here before, so you can kind of take that into consideration when judging this. And Matt, why don't we, on the line, right? If you find it in less than a week, that's how confident I am, I will buy you a mystical charm. I will buy it from my own bank balance, okay? I will buy you a mystical charm. That is how. Okay, is that a good idea? Because I may lose. Oh, I really haven't thought this through. Honestly, let me know as well, guys, if you are enjoying this new style of video where it's kind of a lot more fun. It's a lot more fast-paced. I've just realized I left my coordinates open, so I'm going to have to blur that as well. All right, so we set our home sky up here. Everything is now fine. We'll get ourselves another stack of chests, and we will start. I don't know how big we should make it. We need to think about this logic, because we don't want to make it too small so it's like not seeable, but we want to make it big enough where if someone has like a, or if Matt has like a radar, he will be able, not a radar, a mini-map, he will be able to see it, so obviously it's not purely invisible. I feel like this will be enough. Honestly, looking at it, I feel like this might actually be big enough. I feel like this is decently sized. I feel like we're not going to get ourselves, you know, found instantly, but here comes my cool plan, right? We'll set home sky directly in the middle, and I'm going to quickly jump down. Okay, there was actually water. I remember that there was water. Okay, so we're going to go onto /craft, and we are going to get ourselves some slabs, and we're just going to do this. There we go. Look at that. How satisfying is that? And there goes the pillar. No one will ever know we had it, apart from me. Oh my god, how much sand do we have? It's like just exploding. Are we duping? Is this what we're doing? New dupe glitch found on Tycho PvP. I'm trying, obviously, as hard as I can not to show off any of the... Jesus, how much... Is it done? Okay, I think we're good. So, first thing I'm going to do is go up to my skybase, and I'm going to put my kits in there, because I feel like that will add a little bit of value to the chest. Obviously, P4, some Gapple, stuff like that. Obviously, the kits here are very, very different than they are on Overlord. So, we'll see what kits we have. Looking at our kits, we have Kit Weekly, PvPO. We'll get PvPO first. I know that's the gear one. And we'll put all this right here. There we go. And we'll put the sword there as well. We'll stick our Gapples in the bottom, because obviously we might be doing some duels, some head flips, some PvPing. I'm actually going to take the pots out and put those in a separate one. I'll keep this just for like armor and stuff. So we'll put the pots in the one next to it. And we're obviously going to need some value, right? We're going to need some value to start grinding out. We're going to have to start finding, I don't know, maybe we're going to have to start making a little area for some spawners to rank up with, because obviously the eco one here is a lot more AFK based than it is on Overlord, which is the realm I play. Because on Overlord you have to grind everything out, but here you can just set them on fire if you have enough value or have enough like specifically of that mob. So what we're going to do is just put this in here. We'll put this in the little tools one here, and we can do kit YouTube as well. There we go. Stick our YouTube armor in there as well, because obviously everything helps. Sets are sets at the end of the day. You guys might see majority for the next week are just going to be videos over here on Blaze. Obviously I'm still going to be switching between Overlord and like Blaze for the most part, but for the next week I'd expect generally quite a lot of videos on here. I'm going to be trying my best to get content out specifically on both rounds to try even it out. But is it worth doing build? Oh, I guess it's obsidian, right? We can take the obsidian. Where did I put that? There we go. So we'll put all this stuff in here. This can be classed as like the tools, not tools, but like building stuff, and then we'll put more tools in here. Okay. But this is actually a bad job for a skybase, right? But now what we have to do is we have to go back to spawn and wait for another /wild, because we need to make a place that we can grind in underground. And obviously I think we'll leave a little hint. So if Matt is watching this whole video, you will be able to see a little tiny bit of, and I guess each day I'll show more and more. I might give you, Matt, one coordinate a day looking back at it. All right, we have to wait 3 minutes and 45 seconds, so I will see you guys in 3 minutes and 45 seconds, probably less now. I'll see you in 3 minutes and 38, 37, 36, 35. Alright, so I've waited out my jail sentence of 3 minutes and 45 seconds, and I'm not going to show much. Obviously, Raven, post-editing, blur it, please. I'm begging you. Don't mess this up for us. We'll go down right from here. I feel like this is a viable spot. You know, I've scoped it out for all of like 0.1 seconds, and I feel like this is going to be our home. So through the power of editing, I found out like a really cool way to get stuff done. It's literally just called a jump cut. So, you know, you guys don't have to watch any of this, and next time I unscope, we're going to be in a base. And boom, we're here. What a surprise. I mean, it's not, you know, totally a base per se. You know, I'd call it like a little hole. I mean, it would do for now. You know, we're going to spruce the place up a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to be putting anything in here just apart from spawners, because obviously we don't want to get ourselves, you know, we don't want to get ourselves found with all of our stuff in here. And obviously when I log off, I'm going to take everything with me, just so, you know, if anybody's sneaking up, then they're going to be in big boy trouble, because, you know, factions Raven's on the prowl. You want to watch yourself, boys. But we'll go out just like enough so we've got a little bit of room just to like move around and breathe, because otherwise I'm gonna get very very claustrophobic. I'm not sure how much spawners actually are. We're gonna have to go look in a second just to like, so we can judge how many we can buy. And then obviously from there, we're gonna have to make maybe like a farm and just kind of grind out value. Oh, diamonds. I'm X-raying. So we're gonna go to the shop right now and we're gonna go get ourselves kind of just some general supplies. So as in we just need some glowstone, some glass, maybe like a chest or two. And what we're gonna have to do after that is actually go look how much spawners are. We have $34,000, which isn't actually that much. We might not be able to get like so many spawners. We might be stuck on just like, you know, like 1 or 2 for now. But obviously when time flies, we'll be, I don't know what the phrase is that I'm trying to say here. I wish I did. So we'll go over to the farm merchant. We'll grab ourselves a stack of glass. And does this guy have glowstone? No. We'll go over to the raid merchant over here. And I quickly just realized I never actually set my home. We need to go do that. Let's set home grind here. And just kind of place a little bit of grass across the sides just so we have like a general area we can grind. I'll maybe put the spawner here. And then we will put glowstone in the roof. So there's enough room for us to breathe. Look at this. It like feels like home. There's no place like home, as the lady with the red shoes once said. There we go. So let's go over to the spawner shop just before we end this episode off. And we're going to try buy some spawners with the rest of our money and see if we can just rank up maybe a little bit. $33,000 really isn't looking like that much now, but I feel like it's 25k for one. How many do I need? 320? So much. We'll put our pig spawner here, but honestly, I don't see us leveling up very soon, like without any money, because we need money. Why is this not spawning? Do I just have like a broken area? We need more grass. I'll grassify the place if you want. Okay, there we go. So this didn't work when it was on the floor, but I guess, you know, it works now. That's all that matters. So we got one pig. One pig. I mean, looking back, right, I thought we'd make way more, or like have the opportunity to buy way more spawners than we do now. Do we have any other kits we can sell? We can sell, oh, I know we can sell decor O. So let's do kit decor O. Sell inventory, and then we can sell these for money. There we go. And now we have ourselves 21,000, so not even enough to buy another spawner for now. Honestly, I thought this was going to be way easier thinking back at it, because even just letting them burn like this, they're not gonna stack up as fast. Do we not get money for letting it burn or get the heads? Honestly, I'm going to take the spawner now, and I'm not going to leave it on my person. I'm going to leave it in my skybase, because honestly, any value we want in there. So if anyone finds it, enjoy the 1 cow or 1 pig spawner. Anything of value, we'll just put right in the middle there. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Matt, if you're watching this, you know, please accept it. I need the views. But more importantly, I hope you have fun searching for stuff. Every day I will give you a little bit more of a hint, whether it's through DMs or like text or whatever. I will let you know, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see if we can smash 200 likes. That'll be fantastic. And I will see you guys tomorrow.